How's it guys? Rusty here with a Battlefield 4 podcast with the unit. On the podcast tonight we have the unit, which consists of Squirrel HD Gaming, Danny Plays, JC Gaming Productions, ZT Gaming, and myself. Tonight we're going to talk about Battlefield 4, the new 17-minute gameplay video, and what we hope to see in the game, and other bits of information that was released at the conference yesterday. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
One of the comments that I saw, it was from someone at DICE. Basically, their exact words were, "What you see is what you play." So I'm guessing what he means by that is that anything is destructible. It's kind of like you could just rip something off the wall or just take a wall out and the building will collapse. It just looks immense, absolutely immense. They've done an awesome... I don't know how they've kept that quiet because no one saw that coming. No one saw a new Frostbite.
Incredible, yeah.
There's always a possibility it might be a Frostbite 2.5, but Frostbite 3 engine is just incredible because it took them 2 years or something to make the Frostbite 2 engine. So they've obviously been making this new engine since BF3 first.
On the fly.
Yeah.
I wonder if what you said just now about the maps being what you see is what you can play. I wonder if that includes like what you see is where you can go and play. So if you see buildings down there in the distance, you can go there.
Maybe what he means by that is that everything's enterable. You know, you can go in any building that's visible. I mean, there has to be a limit on. Or maybe not,
eventually
it's an island, isn't it?
There has to be a boundary somewhere.
Yeah, it has to be a boundary. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That Frostbite engine looks just immense.
It'll be wicked to play on.
Yeah. One thing I do, like a wish list sort of thing that I've got, I hope that they sort of knock the suppression almost down to zero, or maybe have a competitive mode on the side where it's totally nullified. So you can choose maybe softcore and hardcore. Maybe they'll introduce that into the hardcore section where there is no suppression. So softcore, you'll still get the and the big arcade points flying up your screen and loads of bullets and multi-kill, triple kill bonus and all that stuff. Then you move on to the hardcore and there's none of that. It's just killed. That would be nice, you know what I mean? Killed, enemy killed. You see enemy killed at the bottom of the screen. There's no big bonuses and stuff flying up in front of you. It's just simple, clean, hardcore. That would be really nice.
Yeah, I do like that. That's the sound of that. The other thing as well, which I noticed from the video, was the lighting as well. It seems to be improved. Like now, when you look at the sun, you're not completely blind and you can't, whereas in BF3, when you look at the sun, you can't see what you're firing at.
So
whereas
OP,
now you can kind of work it out. I mean, your vision's a little bit impaired, but you can still work it out.
I really like the background, like landscape that they've modeled, like that unfinished tower block with the, I don't know why it got me so much, that red plastic sheeting like blowing in the wind. It
so
just looked
realistic.
epic for me. Yeah, it just like kind of like set the scene like some kind of weird place.
I guess that's another taste of it, of like what kind of scenarios we're going to be playing in. So you've got like sort of open sort of landscape where there's a sort of not a jungle but an outdoor sort of scene. Well, actually, it was kind of a jungle, wasn't it? They started off in some woods, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh man, the quality of those trees. Did you notice that as they start going into this, there's so much more detail within those trees. If you compare them to, if you go out to Battlefield 3, even in these last end game maps, if you go up on those hills and you go by those trees, they spin. There's single big blades of graphic. Yeah. You literally push them like revolving doors open. They are horrendous. These look like proper solid trees, like.
My computer nearly had a brain fart just watching the video, let alone playing.
Another thing to look at, in the video, especially with like graphically, what do you guys think of the animations on the face, for the close-ups at the start? I think that was
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks good. They've done an awesome job with it, and they've done very well at keeping a lot of things quiet as well, so fair play to them. One of the points that we were wrong on our previous podcast that Danny put up and Waffle was that we heard that if you were premium owners of Battlefield 3, you'd get early access. Well, that turned out to be wrong.
That's no go. Yeah, only on pre-order.
The premium edition, and then you'll be. Yeah, it's a shame. You basically got to buy premium. There is no point buying this game and not getting premium because this game is going to be around for 2 years, and you'll end up paying more
through single DLCs.
exactly. And the DLC isn't going to be cheap either, so.
Yeah.
No, they're
I would
gonna
like.
knock gas for
Whatever
that.
happened to free DLC that games used to do? Whatever happened to that?
Yeah, I mean, so
Long
though,
ago,
it's
that.
sort of the trend.
Like
now,
I'm
isn't
so
it?
tired of games like you pay out your ass for them initially, and then you have to go and like pay again and again and again after to get like premium or buy the thing separately.
Actually, guys, I was wrong on the price. I was wrong on the price. It's £55. It's not 60, 55.
And 55
But-
including premium, yeah.
Yeah, that's premium. That includes.
That's not that bad. I like.
Yeah. Think
Considering
about what you're going to get.
I just paid like 40 odd quid for a game that didn't work for the first like 3 days, and it's still pretty crap. SimCity. I'm willing to pay 55 quid for something that I'm pretty sure is gonna work.
Okay. What other things did you pick up on Twitter and what have you today?
They confirmed that there wasn't going to be female characters in the game.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
that's no. I'm disappointed.
Why would you want
I am a
female
little
characters in
disappointed.
I wanted to be able to snuggle up to a little army vixen in the bushes and get on with some romantic battlefield explosions. You know, like it would open up a whole new. There wouldn't be tea bags. There wouldn't be dip potato chip anymore. It'd be something completely different, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can see what you're going with this. One of your dodgy cinematics. Nothing on the map editor side of things as well. They didn't mention anything about that, did they?
No, and they didn't mention anything about battle recorder either. I pray they've got some form of recording device that would really make a big difference. Huge
There's a long way to
difference.
go. There's a long way to go, and I'm sure they didn't show all their cards yesterday. The other thing as well, the release date, they're saying fall. That's interesting because the consoles all get updated this year, don't they? Obviously, we've got PS4 and Xbox coming out in probably October time, which is going to coincide with the release of Battlefield. Now, what happens to those people that are buying the game on console? Are they going to... Is it going to be... I guess it's going to be an Xbox 360 and PS3 title, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So people will be buying it on those platforms and then having to buy it again if they're getting a PS4.
Well, well, isn't there the main difference between them is one's going to, the 360 and the PS3 are going to be running at 30 frames per second compared to the 720 and the PS4 at 60 frames, or is that a rumor? Was that confirmed?
I don't know. I'm really not sure.
I mean, that's a massive difference. I mean, for anyone that's played like a first-person shooter in 30 frames compared to 60 frames, I mean, there's a massive difference between smoothness. And it really does, help the gameplay along.
Oh, actually, one thing we haven't covered is the secondary sights, where you can switch to the iron sights.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
all
incredible.
about
I mean, he literally turned it. It was like a side view where he turned the weapon in the same stance, just turns it to the side, and he's got iron sights, and then flips it straight back again, and he's got onto his red dot. I mean, that's what we've been wanting in a game for
awesome.
ages. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, guys. Tell us what you think of this Battlefield 4. What are your thoughts? Put it in the comments below. This is the unit signing out.
So yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.